Hey guys, welcome to Rotor Riot Workbench. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to bind the DJI Goggles 3, the DJI Controller 3 to the DJI O3 air unit in your FPV drone. So let's go ahead and get to it. What you'll need are your DJI goggles, your controller, and a drone that has the DJI O3 air unit in it. You'll also need the drone battery and some tweezers or anything that is small and pointy because you'll need to press a button that's kind of recessed and you can't get in there with your finger. So to start, you're going to go ahead and power the DJI Goggles 3 on. The way you're going to do that is there's a power button on the bottom right side. You're going to go ahead and press it once, let go, and then press and hold until you hear some beeps. So press, let go, press and hold, beeps. Let the goggles initialize. You'll know that the goggles are initialized when they go away from the DJI screen, and they usually have a pretty background on there. So I think in this one there's some whales in the water. So give those a second to go ahead and boot up. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and turn on our controller, and we're going to do the same thing with the power button located to the right of the lanyard holder. So press once, let go, press and hold. So press and hold. Hear the beeps. Perfect. And then so from there, the way that you're going to bind this is you're going to put the goggles into bind by pressing and holding the power button until you hear some beeps. So now it's now in bind mode. You'll hear it beeping. You're going to do the same with the radio. So you're going to press and hold it. Hear beeping. And you'll hear kind of a boom beep from each when they're both bound. And the way you'll also know is like the DJI controller, the lights will be solid instead of flashing, and same on the side of the DJI Goggles 3. Okay, so now that the controller is bound to the goggles, you're going to need to bind the goggles to the drone. So we're going to go ahead and plug in a battery on our drone, and you'll see a light on the right-hand side of the DJI O3 air unit. It'll start off by being a little greenish yellow, and it'll turn to red. When it turns to red, you're going to go ahead and press the button. So press the button. And you'll see the red light flash. So now that the red light is flashing, we're going to go ahead and put our goggles into bind mode by pressing and holding the power button again. So press and hold. Binding. Perfect. The light on the right side of the O3 air unit should turn solid green. And so should the lights on the DJI goggles as well as the Controller 3. And go ahead and see if it worked. And yep, the binding process worked. So in the past, you've had to bind the goggles to the drone and the controller to the drone, but the way that the Goggles 3 and the Controller 3 work is the controller binds to the goggles, and then the goggles binds to the drone. So just make sure whatever you do it in that order. Controller to goggles, and then goggles to drone. And then you'll be set up and ready to fly.